Hi guys, this is Garnet the Skywing, and I want to put a quick announcement before If you guys have a Wings of Fire map idea, there are like 20 plus out right now, and I kind of want to do all of them, and it's really hard for me to pass up on some of them, so I know this is kind of selfish, but I'm pretty sure a lot of the other animators would like this too, so that way we can work on a ton of different things, So if you have a Wings of Fire map idea, could you possibly hold it up until some of us with heavier piles of map parts are done, because it gets kind of stressful because I'm trying to dig myself out of map part holes and it's not going very well. I'm sorry if you really want to get your map idea out, it would just be really helpful to all of the animators, I think. But yeah, let's get into the questions. Shadowfang says, if you could only keep one Wings of Fire OC, who would it be? And if you only have one OC then, if you had to change them into a different tribe, which tribe would it be? I would probably turn Garnet into a Sandwing? I don't know, I think their sails are really cool and they can get really expressive. At least, try to make my Sandwings have kind of different sails. I don't know, I think they're really cool. So yeah. Probably a Sandwing. Alright, the next question is from Matthew Herrera. You have a lot of questions, but okay. Do you want to build a snowman? Not right now. Do spooky, scary skeletons scare you and make you shiver down your spine? I'm not sure. Is this going to be in the Q&A? Well, yeah, it is now. Are you going to draw people OCs to drive your sub account? I like drawing my dragon things, and that's where I want to get most of my subs, but I can draw humans, and I might occasionally, if you guys would like to see some of that. Is math related to science? Yes, math is related to science. What is your favorite character in the first arc? Sunny. What is your favorite character in the second arc? I haven't had much time to think about this, so let's just say Anemone? I like her in the second arc. Can you forgive my bad grammar? Yes, I have very bad grammar occasionally. Why did you choose the name Garnet for your OC? Because I love that rock. It's just like an amazing, it comes in so many colors. I love it. What is your favorite Wings of Fire video besides your own? Oh my gosh. I love Sahel the Sandwings. Well, I guess she's just Sahel now, but I really loved her Arctic and Fosslayer PMV. It is like a beautiful song, and I might ask her for permission to do the pairing because I want to use the instrumental theme from that song within something I'm planning. It's still related to Arctic and Fosslayer, and I want to give her permission for the pairing of the music. What is your favorite Wings of Fire video you have ever made? It's not made yet, but it's gonna be okay, I guess. I don't really know. My map parts kind of stink because I use a camera because I don't have a screen recorder. What is the best song? Yeah, I like really weird music, so I can't quite say what the best song is. Sorry about that. What is the meaning of life in the universe and everything? Eat cheese. Are you going to accept all of my questions? Well, now I am. What is your favorite type of hybrid? I really like the idea of Nightwings and Skywings because it would just look really pretty. What is your favorite book in the first arc? The Brightest Night. What is your favorite book in the second arc? Probably Moon Rising, because it's really crazy and I'm in the book, kind of. Will you collab with Joe Madis? I hope. Will you collab with Saho? I hope. Will you collab with Raven 7? I hope. Will you collab with Ripfate the Nightwing? I hope. Who is your favorite antagonist in the series? Scarlet? Do you want to get suggestions for PMVs? I don't listen to a ton of music, so song suggestions are fine, but I would like to make the pairing ideas on my own, and I do have a PMV in my head, but I'm gonna wait till my map parts die down to probably, do that PMV map. Are you annoyed with all my questions? I guess it makes more questions for the video. Am I asking too many questions? Slightly. Who inspired you to make Wings of Fire video? Probably because I really love Wings of Fire, and I'm like, hey, there's a few people on YouTube doing Wings of Fire. I need to do this. Why do you make Wings of Fire videos? For fun, to animate, to share stuff with the world. Yep. Are you tired? Yep. Triple Threat, this Triple Strike Hybrid asks, what were your thoughts on the first book of Wings of Fire? What's your favorite tribe? That would be Skywings. What's your favorite character, villain, queen, etc.? Queen. I like Glacier or Moorhen because Glacier is very just, and I really appreciate how she's that perfect amount of toughness, but she's also has, like, ideas of mercy, and she's very honorable, so I really like Queen Glacier. And Moorhen, she just seems like she cares a lot about her tribe, and that's a really good aspect. The Seawing asks, Garnet, are you aware that Jomadis draws kawaii things, and Raven 7 was infested by the most dangerous plague, the Hamilton Plague? I really do love Jomadis's art. I really like Jomadis's art. It's very cute. It's very fun. In the Speedpaint, actually, I had a lot of fun drawing in her art style because it just, Garnet looked so sassy. And about Raven 7 being infested with the Hamilton Plague. Okay. I'm not, like, extremely into Hamilton. I mean, I don't even completely know exactly what happens, but basically, my experience with it is the people who scream about it whenever it's mentioned, and the maps that have Hamilton songs, and I'm like, okay, I kind of treat them like any other song. Raven 7 asks, was your Seed around during the War of the Sandwing Succession? And if so, how did they contribute to the war, if at all? Garnet was around. She is Scarlet's granddaughter, daughter of Ruby. In the weird fanfiction that makes no sense to the timeline of Wings of Fire, somehow she ended up just chilling out. Like, somehow Ruby / Scarlet or somebody or another was like, hey, let's just send Garnet to the rainforest for protection, but they never, like, to encountering. I don't know how it works. But that's kind of what she was doing. She was kind of a child at that time. And later, you get to see her at Jadeon Academy because Garnet is in the Quartz Winglet. Why are you so amazing? I don't know. Leaf the Blast asks, how do you make up your dragon's name and design? Well, I chose the name Garnet, as explained earlier, because I really like garnets. I love how they come in so many varieties, and I just really like the deep red color they are. Also, with the design, well, we'll have to have a few flashbacks now. Background. But I didn't really know what Wings of Fire was before I made Garnet. They just wanted me to color a dragon, so I did. And this is actually the first version of Garnet, and it's literally just me sticking fire colors on a dragon, and it looks coolish, and I didn't color that well, but this is my first draft of Garnet, and it changes drastically with my first digital picture of her. But yeah, this is actually the original Garnet design, and it's kind of very different from what it is today. Alright, so what I put up here is my first digital drawing of dragons in my whole life, and it's kind of cringy. Ugh. But it was supposed to show the Skywing rulers, so there's Scarlet, Ruby, and Garnet. And my designs for Scarlet has slightly changed, and Ruby has been changed. But this is my first draft, and I did base it more off of the picture I drew, but you'll see where I finally, you can kind of see where I finally evolved. And also, this was like one of my first mouse drawings on MS Paint, for no less. But basically, the explanation for why Garnet has a weird necklace thing, I don't know what it's exactly called, but I was legitimately thinking, Garnet is the child of a queen and a grandchild of a queen and a princess. She should probably have some jewelry. So I stuck that on because I'm like, hey, this is a good idea. And it was obsidian with garnets on it. There used to, apparently to be these weird swirls in the obsidian. I just kind of dropped that. So that's how you got modern Garnet, I guess. Godzilla Kaiju fan asks, congratulations! Also, here's my questions. Is there a due date for your Anemone Echo map? No, there is no due date, because due dates stress me out, and I don't even care if it takes 3 years to finish it. It'll probably take 3 years for me to get through all the comments. Thank you guys very much. It's just that they stress me out, and it's really hard for me to answer them. I'll try my best, but I get really exhausted, and I have other projects I'm working on, so I'm gonna give, like, really late responses and make everyone sad. I'm very sorry if I do that. I'm just trying. Do you like my channel? I'm not sure, but thank you for your support. You've done a lot. If so, why? Who's your favorite Wings of Fire YouTuber? I love a lot of the bigger YouTubers, like Dromedaris, Raven7, Sahel, other people like that. So I can't decide. Who's your favorite animator? A lot of the people in the control map did really good. Thank you, Sailor. You did beautiful. I'm so sorry my part had to proceed yours because my camera work was so sad. It was all glary, and I hope I can re-record that soon, if I even can. And also, I really liked the part with the strawberry at the end. I'm sorry I can't remember your name, but the last part of the control map, you did beautiful. Dragon Pony Wolf Girl 20 asks, what do you use to draw and make animations? I use pencil to rough out my animation sketches since it has the ability to use onion tools and such, but I actually open my drawings from pencil in Fire Alpaca, which is also free. Both of these programs are free, and I redraw, like, I do the line art and coloring on that, so everything looks smoother and nicer, because pencil's a bit pixely, as you can see from my older animations, but that's what I use, and sometimes I use, I don't use Windows Movie Maker all the time, but I do for speed paints, and I use Pinnacle Studios to do my editing, and that actually costs money, but it's Pinnacle Studio 16, so it's kind of outdated. Dragon Pony Wolf Girl 20 also asks, do you have a Wattpad account? No, I'm sorry. Countless Moons ask, do you still follow the Warrior series? I stopped. I don't read Warriors anymore. I mean, I still catch up with the spoilers from the beautiful internet, but that's pretty much about it. I actually never finished the 4th arc and only read the first book of the 5th. I've never done anything with the 6th, so that's kind of where I stand. Genta Sparrow asks, what's your favorite Wings of Fire character? Well, as I've answered in previous questions, Sunny is my favorite Wings of Fire character. Mystery Dragon asks, how did you find Wings of Fire? My friends were kind of like, hey, we'll read this book if you read Wings of Fire. I'm like, fine. And after the first book, I was in love. The end. Heatbreaker the Hybrid asks, who's your favorite character? Is it Whiteout? Mine is Whiteout. My favorite character is Sunny. Raindrop the Rain Seawing asks, why did you choose a Skywing to be your main OC? Early congrats, by the way. Okay, so before I even had read Wings of Fire, my friend showed me the guide part in the book, and they said, hey, which one do you like the best? And so I was flipping through, and I kind of thought the Skywings looked the most aesthetically pleasing, so I'm like, and they have fire, which is my favorite element. So I love Skywings. Frozen Gem asks, how did you get into Wings of Fire? I kind of answered that in an earlier question, but it was kind of like a reading book swap deal thing. What's your favorite Wings of Fire book? The Brightest Night. I'm a Sunny lover, and the end. Which Wings of Fire series is better, 1 or 2? I'm more of a 2 person because it's a lot crazier, and even though it's a bit more cliche, it's crazier, and I like it because it's crazier. Are you excited about the 3rd series? Some of my friends aren't. Why or why not? I have mixed feelings about the 3rd series. I like that the books are going on, but I don't want them to be bad, and I'm not an extreme fan of the Lost Continent. It just kind of seems like it's just very weird to me, and I don't know, I don't have any interest in the Lost Continent. How did you get the name Garnet the Skywing? I like fancy red rocks that come in many colors. What are you doing for 200 subscribers? I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to make a video by the time I get to 200 subscribers, so I'm not sure. What's your favorite Wings of Fire YouTuber? Why? A lot of the really big ones I like, but I also like some of the smaller channels too. And who's your favorite animator? Basically all of the really big Warrior Cat animators I love. Alright, sorry for my voice sounding really dead the whole Q&A. I was just kind of thinking, and I'm also apologies for stuttering a bit. I was thinking, but here's, I'm looking at the final image right now on my computer screen, and this are kind of my thoughts on the art piece. So with the one I did with my style, I could have done better, but it's just kind of there, so maybe we can just like put my channel icon on top of that and call it good. I really enjoyed everybody's art styles. Saho was really interesting because she does longer snouts and different horns. Toenailish, it was kind of fun drawing rounder shapes, I guess, in some areas, and oh my gosh, those horns look gorgeous. Jonas, I love Sassy Garnet because she just looks so sassy with her shoulders pushed forward and just that look. The Dragon Reborn, this was a harder style for me to accomplish, but I tried my best. Rhino Bullrack, I think is how it's pronounced, but that was kind of like one of the most challenging art, like not particularly for me. It's one of the more complicated art styles, so I think I did pretty good. Starchiopteryx, I did my best, like, kind of incorporating her simplistic style, and Joy Ang, I did not add all the tiny little scales or else I would be dead. So that's kind of my thoughts on the drawing, and I really had fun doing all of these, except for my own because it looks really bad, but my own style. But otherwise it's pretty good. So I'm really satisfied with this piece. I hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A. Sorry for sounding so dead the whole time answering questions. I'll probably do this meme again sometime, so look forward to seeing that. And maybe in the comments you can suggest artists you want me to do. Thanks for watching. Bye!